Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Sir Kamarul. We hope you are in a good condition. Today we will present to you our project which creating a simple network for Allo Technology Sdn Bhd company. So let's start now. This is our group members which consists of four students. First is me, Nurul binti Muhammad Hassan Basri, and my three other friends, Nurul Husna binti Muhammad Azhar, Farah Nur Kamilia binti Shainul Effendi, and Nur Ilya Maisara binti Mustafa Kamal. Okay, now let's go to the introduction. In this section, I will explain about the overview of this project, objective, and the task delegation for each of our members. The overview of this project. This overview will discuss details about our group project assignment. The main purpose of this project is to create a simple network for a company, and we decided to choose Allo Technology company for our resources to make the simple network. About this company, Allo Technology is formerly known as Setia Haruma Technology Sdn Bhd. This company is an information and communication technology service provider based in Cyberjaya Selangor. The company was formed to facilitate the development of smart cities through reliable ICT infrastructure and provides infrastructure facilities, broadband internet, and a range of other ICT services, including system integration, networking, and consultancy. We get the information by communicate with one of their staff. We have contact one of the staff to get their network topology diagram. In this slide, we will also explain and show how we divide our tasks for each member in this group. The slide also showed about the process in setting up a network step by step and showing the process of file sharing in the network. We will be able to see what result we can achieve by creating this network and the conclusion for the whole project. This is the network diagram for the Allo Technology company. We will create a simple network based on this diagram, which consists of one server, one router, 3 switch, and 6 PCs. Okay, next, there are 5 objectives of doing this project. First is to set up a simple wireless network using packet tracer. Second, to share files between PCs in a network. Third, to check a connection between devices that in a network. Fourth, to check the IP address of devices that connect to our network. And last, to view a list of stations that connected in a network. Next is the task delegation of doing this project. The work is divided into 2 parts since there are 4 groups members doing this assignment. Each part will include 2 members. The two parts include creating a simple network using packet tracer and doing a report. The distribution of the work is divided as shown in the table. For Farah Nur Kamilia and Nur Ilya Maisara, they will be the lead to do the simple network using packet tracer, and Nur Nashita and Nur Rosna will take the place to do the report. For Nur Nashita, she will do the intro, file sharing process, and result part. And for the Nur Rosna, she will do the literature review, setup network process, and conclusion.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul binti Muhammad Azhar, and I will explain about the literature review part. In this project, we use a few technologies to complete this project. We use Cisco Packet Tracer to design the network. In the design, we use a variety of network devices, for example, switch, router, gateway, personal computer, and server. The first technology that we use is switch. It's a multi-port device that increases the efficiency of network. The switch keeps limited routing information about internal network nodes and facilitates connection to systems such as hubs and routers. Switches are commonly used to link LAN strands. In more cases, switches can read the hardware addresses of incoming packets and forward them to the correct destination. Next is router. Routers are smart devices that store information about the networks to which they are linked. The majority of routers may be set up to act as packet filtering firewall with access control leads. The third technology is gateway. Gateway often operate at the OSI models, transport, and season layers. There are multiple protocols and standards for various manufacturers. Next is personal computer or PC. Personal computer is a digital computer designed for single-user operation. A basic personal computer assembly consists of a central processing unit, main memory such as RAM, auxiliary memory such as ROM, and different input or output devices. Lastly, servers. A server is a program or equipment that delivers a service to another program, and it is also known as the client, usually referred to as a service in a data center.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Ina Maisara binti Mustafa Kamal. So in this presentation, I will be present about step by step on the setup network. In the first step, we have to drag all the hardware into the empty packet tracer. So in this network, the hardware we use is PC, router, switch, and server. So we have to drag and arrange all the hardware. For the second step, we are using the Cooper Track through cable to link all the PCs to the switch. Okay, so we have to choose, we have to pick one of the PCs that we want to connect with the switch. And then this will appear. So we have to choose the port that is available. For this case, the port available is fast Ethernet 0. So the cable will be connect to the fast Ethernet 0 port. And then we have to click the switch that we want to connect with the PC. And then this will appear. So we have to choose the available port to the cable connect with. For in this case, we choose the PC 0 with the switch 0. And then we choose the available port in the switch 0 is fast Ethernet 01. The third step, we are using a Cooper straight through cable to link the server to the router. Okay, so we choose the same cable as before, which is the Cooper straight through cable. And then we select the server, and then this will pop up. This will be appear. So we choose the available port to the cable connect with in the server, and then we drag the cable to the router that we want to connect with. Okay, and then this will be appear. So we choose the fast Ethernet 011 to the cable connect with in the router. So for the fourth step, we are using a Cooper straight through cable wire to link all the switch to the router. So same step as before, we choose the cable, which is Cooper straight through cable, and then first we select the router that we want to connect with the switch. For this case, we are choose the available port is fast Ethernet 0/1/1, and then we connect it with the available switch. and then choose the available port to the cable connect with. This is the list of the cabling connection between hardware and another hardware. So for example, switch 0, we choose the port Ethernet 0/1 to connect with PC 0 with the port fast Ethernet 0. We are also switch 0. We are also connect it with the PC 1. And then switch 1, we connect it with the PC 3, PC 2, and then switch 2, we are connected with PC 5 and PC 4. Router, we are connect router 0 with the server 0. Router 0, we are also connected with the switch 0. Router 0, we are connected with switch 2. And then all the network are complete. Okay, so the first step is we want to set up the server. Okay, so first we click the server and then this will be appear. So we choose the option of DHCP to set up the default gateway. Default gateway we use in this network is 192.168.0.10, and then we have to set up the start IP address of the server. In this server, the start IP address is 192.168.0.1, and then we set up the subnet mask of the server to the 255.255.255.0, and we have to save all the setup. The next step in this network is to set the server IP address to 192.168.0.1 at the IP configuration. At the same hardware, which is server, we also have to set up the IP configuration. So we choose the desktop menu, and then we select the IP configuration, and then this will be appear. So we have to fill in the IPv4 address. In this server, the IPv4 address we use is 192.168.0.1, and then we also have to set up the default gateway we use in this network, which is 192.168.0.10. The seventh step, we have to open all the PC's IP configuration to get IP address from server by clicking the HTTP. So in this example, we have to click one PC that we want to set up the IPv4 address automatically. So we choose one of the PC. In this example, is PC 0, and this will be appear. So we choose the option of IP configuration, and then this menu will be appear after that. After we clicking the IP configuration, and then we choose the DHCP. So the IPv4 address will be automatically set up and or appear. And then we are done with that. We have to repeat all the same step as we use with the PC 0 to all the PC in this network. So after that step, all the hardware are arranged completely, and all the IP address we have to label the IP address. I think that's all for the network setup. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Farhan Kamlia and I will be presenting step by step of file sharing in a network or process of sending a message. First, we want to share the packet between PCs in a network using command prompt. For example, we want to send a packet from PC 0 to PC 2. So we click on PC 0 and then we show up this menu. Click on desktop and go to command prompt. It will show you this black interface. To send a packet from PC 0 to PC 2, the command prompt we are going to use is ping. Using ping, we want to check whether PC 2 is reachable from PC 0 or not. can then send packet between each other. To do this, we ping the IP address that you want to send. So the IP address of the PC2 is 192.168.0.4. Then we click enter. After we click enter, they will show you the result. Here you can see we are able to get reply from the 192.168.0.4. And at the bottom here, we can see whether if there are any packet that are lost. We send 4 byte of packet and we receive back 4 byte of packet. That means that none of the packet are lost. Second, we want to check the IP address of the PC and the network that connected to it. For example, we want to check the IP address of PC4. So we click on PC4 and then we show you this menu and go to command prompt. Same initial step as earlier. To check the IP address of the computer, we use ipconfig. And the result will show you the IP address of the computer, the subnet mask, and the default gateway we are using. Also at the top here, show that we established a local area network at port force internet 0. So the default gateway means it is the IP address of the first router that the computer is hitting. This router usually in the vicinity of the computer we are using. This router is very important if any packet wants to go to different network that may use another router. So the computer will request the data to the default gateway and it is become the responsibility of the default gateway to forward the data of the request to another router and ensure that the request has reached the destination. Or in all, the default gateway can make this computer reach another different network. Next, we want to check the IP address of the server and the network that connected to it. So using the same step as earlier, click on server 0, desktop, and go to command prompt. And type ipconfig. And it will show you the IP address, subnet mask, and the default gateway that the server is using. Just now I show you the step to share the packet using command prompt. Now we want to see it in simulation mode. Using simulation mode, we are able to see the path of the packet while we are sending the packet between PCs. First step, we change the mode from real-time to simulation. For the example, we want to send packet from PC0 to PC2. So step 2, we click the packet above and click on PC0 as our source PC and click on PC0 as our destination PC. And the result will show you the packet move from PC0 to switch 0 to router 0 to switch 1 to PC2. And this means they reach the destination. Then PC2 will reply back. They go to switch 1 to router 0 to switch 0 and
here
to
are the listings for city near
0.
Nilai.
And it reached the destination successfully. And at the bottom here, you can see that the source is PC0 and destination PC is PC2 and the packet is sent successfully. Now we want to send packet between server and PC in the network using simulation mode. So same initial step as earlier, we click on PC2 as our source PC and the server as our destination PC. And the packet will travel to switch 1, router 0 and server 0. And the server will send back the packet to router 0 to switch 1 to PC2. The packet is sent successfully. And at the bottom right, we can see the packet is sent successfully too. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
In conclusion, based on the network design that we made, we can achieve all of the objectives. We learn how to set up a simple network using a packet tracer. The result from the network design that we made is that we are able to share files between the PC in the network using the command prompt for each PC and server successfully.